sports talk, different things here and there. So it's kind of a smorgasbord of my own interest, I guess you could say. But today we're doing sparkles, and I have a couple cool ones to go through. So yeah, I guess we can get started. Okay, guys. So this is actually a pretty cool one, at least in my opinion, that I found. It is a sporkle on the NBA's top scores in their franchise's history. So I thought that'd be kind of cool. I tried to find a quiz that just had like the top guy, like the number one person, but I couldn't find any. The only other one I could find was it was like a multiple choice one that I thought it would be kind of too easy if I just saw the names like, oh well, that's him and that's them and that's them, and sort of played that sort of like, well, this it's not him, so it has to be this guy type of game. I wanted to see if I could just know it off the top of my dome. But in this one, it has like the top, like, I don't know, like 6, 7, 8 players in their franchise history. No, I'm not going to do all of them because there's a possible answer of 300. You can get 300 for a score. I'm not trying to get all 300. At most, or I guess at the very least, I'm trying to get the top guy from every franchise's history. And then maybe along the way, I'll fill in some fun names that I can think of for other teams throughout the list I go through. So, yeah, so I guess in the Sporkle, we are going to see if ASMballeR can I guess, name the top scorer in every franchise history. Make sure you follow along and see if you can get your own sort of score, if you can keep a track. Okay, I am going to hit play quiz. No, do not worry about the sort of timer or stopwatch or whatever. It's just there just because, so don't make that make you a little anxious. So yeah, let's see. Can you name the top 10? Well, it's top 10. I didn't read the whole thing. It's the top 10 scores of all time for each NBA franchise. Okay. So obviously we're going in alphabetical order. At number 1, we obviously have the Atlanta Hawks. And their top scorer all time has 23,292 career points. I mean, it's kind of easy if you think about it. It's, obviously, their best player in their franchise history right now is Dominique Wilkins, so it's definitely Dominique Wilkins. Man, I couldn't even think about any of the players that could be on that. Maybe like ISO Joe Johnson, but again, if I put, Joe Johnson, it's going to take every player that has the name Johnson and shuffle it through every single one of the answers, and it'll pop up, so I don't want to do that. I kind of want to get to the list a little bit more before I start, throwing out like Johnson, Smiths, Malones, those type of names. So I think as of just going through this list, I'll just do the top guys first, and after we'll go through and start naming out some other guys. But Dominique Wilkins, Atlanta Hawks, kind of easy. The Boston Celtics, 26,395 points in their career. I actually kind of want to say Paul Pierce, but it's probably wrong because Paul Pierce still played in like Brooklyn and in the Clippers. He kind of bounced around, so I'm going to say Larry Bird. It's not Larry Bird. Larry Bird is third. He has 21,791. Oh man, is it Paul Pierce? No way. It's either Pierce or maybe Bill Russell. I'm going to try Pierce first. C-E. He's second. Is it Bill Russell? There's no way Bill Russell has 26,000 points. Then again, he was like a machine. No, it's not. Who's number 1? I have no idea. It wouldn't be like Kevin McHale. I'll come back to this one. I'm trying to think. Oh, maybe like Bob Cousy. S-Y. Nope, it's not Bob Cousy. Okay, I'll come back to this one. It's probably just some player. Some old player I'm forgetting out the top of my head. Brooklyn Nets at 10,444. Pretty easy. It's Brook Lopez. Kind of the more recent one, obviously only having 10,000 points. That's pretty easy. I don't think, Kevin Durant or James Harden or Kyrie Irving are ever going to get on this list because they're probably going to be not playing on it that much longer. They're probably just going gonna snag a couple of championships and then just part ways maybe. Charlotte, it's Kemba Walker, if I can remember. Yes, it is. Other people on that list, maybe, Grandmama, Larry Johnson, Alonzo Mourning might be one. But wow, they have a lot. Some pretty low scoring ones, though, only in like 5K range, not that many points. Next up, we have the Chicago Bulls, but it looks like we have Chet Walker already on our list here because of Kemba Walker. To be honest, no offense, but I've never heard of Chet Walker before in my life. But yeah, obviously number one for Chicago, the GOAT himself, Michael Jordan. And obviously, Scottie Pippen. Is Derrick Rose on this list? I'm actually not sure if Derrick Rose even made that list. He probably is. He's probably like 8,000 probably. I could probably see him around there. I talked about the GOAT, but now we are on the Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm assuming number one, who is 13,000 points ahead of the next closest player, and that is obviously Mr. James himself, LeBron James. God, who even is the second best player? Well, not second best player, but second leading scorer. Maybe like Mark Price, Craig Elo. Maybe Kyrie, but I don't think Kyrie would be on there. Maybe he is. I'm not entirely sure, but well, LeBron is 13,000 points out of the next closest guy. That's crazy. Dallas is Dirk Nowitzki. Can I spell his last name now? Okay, we got Dirk. I remember from my last video my mistakes for Nowitzki. Got it right this time, so it's Dirk, who is, what is that? Nearly 20,000. Points ahead of the next person. Well, it's 15,000 actually. 15,000 points ahead of the next closest player in Dallas Mavericks history. That's crazy. I maybe like Jason Terry or someone like that. I really have no idea. Wow. We're on to the Denver Nuggets now, and I knew this one. It's not Melo, but I'll put his name on there anyway. Carmelo Anthony. It's not him. Yeah, he's third. Who is it? Oh, David Thompson writes. It's not. David Thompson's not even top 3. Oh my god. Am I being dumb? I swore it was David Thompson. I'll come back to this one as well. Oh man. It might be a player that I'm just missing. Detroit. 18,822 points. I'm just gonna guess their best player in their team's history. Isaiah Thomas, right? It has to be Isaiah, right? Yeah, it's Isaiah Thomas. Another one I can obviously put down already, Joe Dumars. That's pretty easy. And then other ones after that, I don't know, Chauncey Billups. Oh, maybe not. I'm spelling his name wrong. It's 2 L's, 1 L. Billups. Oh well, I guess Chauncey isn't on that list. That's kind of weird. Golden State Warriors, though, which I think Steph did just break Wilt Chamberlain's record for the leading scorer in their team's history. So I'm going to put Curry down, but it's probably not going to be up to date. It's not. It's actually kind of old. If that's Curry third, not even second overall. So, it's definitely Wilt Chamberlain for the Warriors. Whoops. Yeah. So Wilt Chamberlain, obviously, one of the craziest stat sheet stuffers of all time. It's pretty easy that he's number one there, but Steph, in recent time, just passed Wilt for all time for the Warriors. That's pretty cool. And also Klay Thompson on this list as well, which is kind of cool to see. Oh, actually, I know who number 2 is. It's Rick Barry. Yeah, Rick Barry's number 2. Okay. And then after Steph and Rick, who would that even be? It's actually kind of close. He has 16,266. That's a lot of points. I don't even know. Probably some old player. I have no idea. Houston is Hakeem Olajuwon, which, yes, I did remember Hakeem's name again. rich history with, great players. And number one, I almost want to say Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, but it's not. I think and it's also not Magic. I think it's definitely Kobe Bryant, right? Yep, number one, Kobe Bryant. Then, I think Kareem is next, but I think Kareem might be the leading scorer for a different team. We'll go back to that. But yeah, obviously Magic Johnson. Oh wow, Magic is not even. Oh, Jerry West. That's probably number two. Yep, Jerry West is number two. Then I'm probably gonna say Kareem. Elgin Baylor. Whoops, B-A-Y. Whoops, B-A-Y-L-O-R. Yeah, Elgin Baylor. Who else would it be? I'm trying to think if I can fill out this entire one. Probably not, though. Is Derek Fisher on this list? No, he's not. Shaquille O'Neal, right? N-E-A-L. Whoops, A-L. Yeah, Shaq's on there. 16,000. Who is that? Oh, James Worthy. Yep. Okay, James Worthy after Shaq. I'm trying to see if I can fill out this entire list. We'll move on. But look at oh my god, look at those names. And number three is definitely Kareem. That's crazy. Memphis. Ooh, Memphis. 11,733. Knowing Memphis and their, history of great players. Well, no, a short history of really good players. I don't want to say great, but really good players. My guess is either Conley or Gasol. And I am gonna guess Marc Gasol. Maybe that's stupid. It was stupid. It was wrong. Marc Gasol's number two with 11,684. I'm gonna say Conley is probably number one. Yep, Mike Conley, which is actually kind of surprising. I thought Marc Gasol was more of a scorer, but I guess not. And I guess Mike Conley isn't really known as a scorer either. Miami Heat are up next. And that one's easy. It's just Dwayne Wade. I'm not even trying to beat around the bush on that one. Definitely Dwayne Wade. Oh my god, Dwayne Wade's 10, 11,000, 12,000 over their next closest player. But now we're on to the Milwaukee Bucks, and again I was saving this player for now, and that is Kareem Abdul Jabbar. Number one, 14,000 is Kareem. I don't think Giannis is up there yet. Is Ray Allen on this list? He is. The very last name at 9,681. Is Andrew Bogut on this list? If he is, I'm spelling his name wrong. I have no idea. That's all I can really think of. Yeah, Kareem. Man, that's crazy. Minnesota, number one at 19,201. The MVP himself, Kevin Garnett. I think it's 1-R-N-E-T-T. Yep, Kevin Garnett. I think Kevin Love is probably on the list. Yep, Karl Anthony Towns is on the list. That's dope to see. Who's number two? That's a great question. Maybe like Marbury or Sam Cassell, maybe. No, he's not. Never mind. But yeah. Up next we have the New Orleans Pelicans / Hornets. Chris Paul and David West are already on the list. And I was going to say Chris Paul, honestly, at number one. At 11,000, so it's not a very old player. I feel like I'm being stupid. Oh, Anthony Davis. I was being stupid. Wow. Anthony Davis is the New Orleans Pelicans leader in points. Wow. That's crazy. I guess they're a new franchise, but still, that's pretty crazy. It's that new. We're on to the Knicks now, which, honestly, I mean, it's probably Ewing. That'd be my first choice. Okay, it is. I was gonna say either Ewing or Frazier. Walt the Clyde Frazier. F-R. what is that, 652 points away from number one. If it's that close, I'm gonna say Westbrook probably got Durant. He did. Okay, Westbrook is the franchise leader, and then Durant is probably number two, right? Oops, Durant. Yeah. Oh wait, Durant's number three. I thought he was number two. Who's number two? Is it Peyton? Gary Payton. Yep, Gary Payton's number two. Wow, I thought K's not even top two all time. Yikes, that's crazy. And then you obviously have like Sean Kemp. Oh wow, Sean Kemp's only 10,000. It might be like Delford Shrimp, which I have no idea how to spell his last name, and some random players like that, but wow. I didn't know KD was third. I thought he was second for sure. And then Orlando, I thought Shaq was the leader in points for Orlando still, but he's not even top five. He would have been my answer. I don't even know. Is it McGrady? McGrady's fourth, so kind of close. And it could be Vucevic. Vucevic. I have no idea how to spell his last name still. Vucevic. No, okay. It's probably Vucevic. Oh, Dwight Howard maybe. Oh wow. Dwight Howard's actually number one. That can't be right still though. It's probably Vucevic now. This might be a year or two old, so I think Vucevic probably passed Dwight in my opinion. But wow, Dwight. That's so crazy to think about Dwight being like a scorer. I guess he was back in the day. He was an easy, 20 point per game, 15 rebound type of player back in the day. Definitely racks up a lot of points. Then we have Philadelphia at 21,586. We obviously got your boy Allen Iverson. Sorry, it's not Allen Iverson. Oh my god. I thought it was for sure Allen Iverson this whole time. Is it Dr. J? Probably not. Oh, it's not. Okay, well that's pretty interesting. I don't know who else I could pick. Moses Malone. No, Malone got taken obviously because of Utah, but Moses isn't on there. He's not even on the Philly list. That's crazy. It's not Mo Cheeks, even though Mo Cheeks is a good player. Yeah, he's bottom three. Is it Barkley? No, it's not Barkley either. Oh my god. And I have no idea. I'll have to come back to it. I'm having a brain fart. For Phoenix, when I did Anthony Davis, the leader in points in their franchise history for Phoenix is Walter Davis. What the heck? I would have went with Nash just because, it's Steve Nash, it's the Phoenix Suns. Kevin Johnson is very up on the list as well, but interesting. Portland, obviously it's your boy Clyde Drexler, number one. Then you got your boy Damian Lillard, number two. Then you have Aldridge, number 3, 4. I'm gonna guess Terry Porter. Yep, 5. Is it Kersey? Jerome Kersey? No. I'm trying to fill out the entire Portland one. Cliff Robinson. Yep, okay. 10,003. I don't know. I don't think Bill Walton's on this list. Yeah, he left and got hurt too much. But that's a pretty decent chunk from Portland. That's kind of cool. Sacramento. I think it's Chris Webber, right? Chris Webber's not even top 10 all-time scoring in Sacramento Kings history. I thought he was the franchise leader. And then I don't think Divock. Yeah, Divoc's not on the list. Wow. Jason Williams. Nope. DeRozan? That's a good question. Because DeRozan was like a constant, like 25, 26 point per game scorer when he was playing in Toronto. But Lowry's been there longer. I'm gonna go Lowry. That's probably wrong. I'm wrong, aren't I? Yep, I'm wrong. Dang it. Lowry is third all time, and DeRozan's probably number one, right? And yeah. Man, such an underrated player in the 2000s era, man, 2010 era. DeMar DeRozan is gonna be one of those NBA players that definitely gets forgotten about. It's gonna suck, but he's a really good player. Utah again with Moses Malone. I thought he was gonna be in the 76ers list. Karl Malone got picked up for number one, obviously, and then we have John Stockton at number 2, and then number 3. I have no idea, but those are definitely the top 2. And then the Wizards' last team. I think it's Elvin Hayes. I'm assuming. Whoops, A-Y-E-S. Yep, Elvin Hayes. Wow, that's pretty crazy. But yeah, that's all of the top guys. I'm gonna go back to the top. Oh yeah, the Boston Celtics. I forgot about the Celtics when we skipped that one. I already said Kuzi. Oh, Havlicek. I have no idea how to spell his last name, but it is John Havlicek. I think it is, right? If it's not Havlicek, I give up. I concede. I'm just making sure we get the top one for all the teams. Oh yeah, Denver. Okay, so it's not Melo. It's not David Thompson. It's not going to be like Chauncey Billups. I'm trying to think of like old players. It's not Jokic, even though he's really good. He's probably not even on the list at all. Yeah, he's not. That's crazy. Alex English. Okay, thank God. Okay, Alex English. And I think that's all of them, right? Oh, Philly. That's right, Philly. Philadelphia. I actually have no idea. If it's not Allen Iverson or Moses Malone, Julius Erving, Charles Barkley, I might just be stupid. I have no idea. I'm sorry, Sixers fans, but it might be a player that I just don't really know. Like, even for Phoenix, Walter Davis, I never would have gotten that one. But yeah, that's it. I guess we can hit finish and see, I guess the other list. Again, I could have gone and stuck around the entire list, but that would be like an hour-long video, and I'm not trying to do that. So yeah, it was John Havlicek. You spell it Havlicek. I'll remember that for next time. So it is John Havlicek. I knew that one, so that one I'm gonna count as right. Wow, Gerald Wallace is third all time for Charlotte Hornets history. That's so crazy. And then when we're talking about Cleveland, Kyrie Irving is actually on their list, and Ilgauskas is second all time in Cavs history in scoring. For the Nuggets, Dan Issel, or Essel, however he spells his last name, is number 2 all time. So there's that player. Let's see any other crazy ones. Not really. I'm surprised Ralph Sampson isn't on the Houston Rockets one. I thought he was, consistent enough to be on that list, but I guess not. Indiana, man, that's a tough name to start pulling out. Billy Knight, Roger Brown, Rick Smits, like those are some really hard names to think of if you're actually trying to do this one. Okay, for the LA Clippers, it was Randy Smith. I'm sorry, but I love the NBA. I've been watching and learning about the NBA history for a long time. I have never heard of Randy Smith before in my life. That's interesting. Bob McAdoo. That's a name I probably should have put down, but I totally forgot about Bob McAdoo for sure. But Randy Smith, that's crazy. For the Lakers, there's Gil Goodrich and Jamal Wilkes, players I probably never would have thought of again. And then Byron Scott. That's kind of interesting. For Memphis, Giannis. You have Zach Randolph. Yeah, that's definitely a good name. Oh, for Alonzo Mourning, I spelled his name wrong. I forgot there's a U in there. My bad, Alonzo. My bad. So I said jokingly that I don't think Giannis is even on the list from Milwaukee, but Giannis is actually at over 10,000 points already in his career. So my bad, Giannis. And Andrew Wiggins is the second leading scorer of all time for the Minnesota Timberwolves. That's crazy. And yeah, Bernard King, not on the Knicks. Willis Reed's on there, which is kind of cool, but not Bernard King. Oh, for the Sixers, it's Hal Greer, which is a player I only know his name because of 2K. He always gets a good card in 2K, but I never would have thought of that one for sure. And yeah, that's mostly it, I think, right? Over the Raptors, I didn't even put Vince Carter down. That's disrespectful. I should have put down Vince Carter's name at least. And Bradley Beal right now is second all time in the Wizards scoring history. That's super crazy to think about. And also Wes Unseld is on the list as well. But yeah, like I said in this video, I really just wanted to focus on the top, number one guy. And I think we only got two wrong, I think. Hal Greer from the Sixers. And then we also didn't get Randy Smith from the Clippers. We did leave Boston blank, but I knew it was Havlicek. I just did not spell his last name. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Again, I probably could have sat here and just did every single one of them, and that would have been it. But this is definitely one very long quiz one. I don't want to leave you guys here with sort of a boring one, so I'll just end it here. Hopefully you guys fell asleep already by now. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. And again, if you do like these quizzes, maybe instead of doing one long one in my next video, I'll do a couple shorter ones, like if I can name or how fast I can name every NBA team or players or different things like that, different categories. Let me know by liking the video or just commenting down below. Subscribe to the channel. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys again in my next